I'm good. Yummy. Wait. Give us that table manners. I'm coming. Hi, good evening, viewers. Welcome to day 3 of Pursuing Glory. So now we are already in the third fair activity. So now we have various guests and various participants in various stands doing various things. So now we'll be asking them one after the other what they have for us. So good evening, ma. Please, ma, your name and parish, ma.
Um, my name is Shimaju Padimesoma. I'm from his present area.
Okay, so please, so what do you have for us this evening?
Okay, I'm preparing small chops, spring rolls, and samosa.
Wow, she says she's preparing small chops, spring rolls, and samosa. So let's move on to the next stand to ask our next participant what they're having for us. Good evening, ma. Please, ma, your name and parish, ma.
Ikenna Favor, House on the Rock Parish.
Okay, this is Iken FM from House on the Rock Parish. Please, your table looks good. What are you having for us, ma?
Baking bread.
She's baking bread for us. Okay, so let's move on to the next participants to ask her what she has for us. Okay, so these are our next participants. Please, can you give us way? Can you leave the way for us? Okay, so please, ma, if you don't mind, your name and your parish, ma.
Hope Miracle.
From what parish?
Reservation Power Parish.
Okay, so Miracle from Reservation Power Parish. Can you tell us what you're making with these young ladies here?
Making a triangle knotless.
She's making triangle knotless with her hair. So now we'll be moving over to the next participant to ask her what she's having for us. Please, can you make way for us, please? Make way. Okay, good evening, ma. Please, ma, can you tell us your name and your parish?
My name is Wachuku Nancy from his present area.
Okay, so this is what you can see from his parents' area. Please, can you tell us the beautiful design you're making with her hair?
I'm making all back with styles.
She's making all back with styles on her hair. So now we'll be moving over to the next participant to tell us what she's making at this moment. So let's just stay tuned. Please, can you give us the road? Hi, ma. Good evening. Please, your name and your parish, ma.
My name is Honorable Precious
From
Hallelujah Parish.
okay, so Precious from Hallelujah Parish. Can you tell us what you're making? Wow. What she's making is quite beautiful. Please, can you tell us what you're making with this young ladies here?
I'm making clap together with her hair.
She's making clap together with her hair. Have you heard of clap together? Because I've not heard of it before. So that means it's a very. You say what?
You know what?
Please, come on, let's just turn here. So she said she's making landscape with her hair. So now we're moving over to the next participant to tell us what he's having for us this evening. Good evening, sir. Please, your name and parish, sir.
His presence parish.
Your name, sir.
Chinedu wisdom.
Chinedu. Okay, so engineer Chinedu wisdom. Please, can you tell us what you're having for us? Wow, I can see this thing for me. Please, can you tell us what is this and what you have for us?
It's fun.
Okay, it's fun. So he's consulting a fan for us. As you can see, the work is almost done. So maybe when we come back again, he must have finished the work. Wow. I'm seeing tires and I'm seeing cartons and I'm seeing gum. And I'm seeing batteries too. This is quite lovely. Please, if you don't mind, can you tell us your name and your parish, sir?
Chinedu Philip from Prince of Life Parish.
Okay, so Chinedu, please, can you tell us what you're having for us?
It's a mobile car.
Automobile car. So Chinedu, at the end of the day, can you assure us that this car will be able to move?
Yes.
Wow, this car will be able to move by the end of this video. Wow, I'm so curious to know how it's going to be possible. So, meanwhile, while we are still waiting for Chinedu to be done, let's move over to the next participant to tell us what is having for us. Please, can you tell us your name and your parish, sir?
My name is Manuel Chinedu.
Okay, so this is Emmanuel Chinedu, and as you can see, he's drawing some artwork here. So, can you tell us what you're drawing for us? What is this figure that you're drawing for us? You're drawing. He's drawing a bull. For us. Okay, and he's already finishing the design. So maybe by the end of this video, we'll be able to know what Chinedu is having for us this evening. Now we're moving over to the next stand. Wow. I'm seeing cartons, I'm seeing gums, I'm seeing battery. So our participant said this, our former participant rather said he's making an automobile car and he's assuring us that it can move. So now we are seeing another one with something alike. So let's just know if it's the same thing he's making for us. Okay. Okay, good evening, sir. Please give us room, please. Give us the room. Okay, please, sir, your name and parish, sir.
My name is Joshua.
Go.
Jude, from what parish, sir?
Go.
From what parish?
Parish, this thing. I forget.
Okay, so Jude, can you tell us what you're having for us this evening?
Okay, what I do this evening.
Yes, sir. What are you constructing?
Car. My boy car.
He's constructing an automobile car. An automobile car. So as you can see in our midst, we have engineers, we have chefs, we have artists, we have hairdressers, we have hairdressers in our midst. So just stay tuned. At the end of the day, we'll be doing the roundup of the video to know what and what they're having for us, to see the finished product of it. So please stay tuned. We'll be back online later. Thank you. Welcome back, my viewers. So as I said earlier, I said you should stay tuned. Hope you stay tuned. Okay, now I'll read the second segment of now I'll read the second segment of this activity. So now we can see a very beautiful structure here. I can see Emmanuel Specialist Hospital, and really the view is looking really nice. It's looking really nice. Okay. So please I want to have the person who constructed this beautiful artwork. Please, who constructed this work? Okay, please can you tell us your name and your parish again, sir?
My name is Emmanuel Draka Ochechko, and I'm from House on the Rock Zonal Headquarters.
Okay, so Emmanuel, I want you to be truthful now. Like, I want you to be very, very frank with me. Who made this beautiful structure here?
It's me.
Wow, wow. Emmanuel made this beautiful structure which we're having here. The Emmanuel Specialist Hospital, all with a carton. I don't know, but even the person that like stores or maybe have a mice as pets, I can really keep I can really keep a mice inside here and have my mice live in a very beautiful mansion. This is very, very nice. As you can see, please come here, can you come closer? We have the emergency and accident was scribbled here. We have the children's ward here. We have the consulting room here. We also have we also have the male's ward and we have the female's ward. These are all apartments that can be found in the hospital. And we also have the pharmacy here. Wow, wow, this is really, really nice. This is really, really nice. So for me, this is top notch. For me, I'll be giving this a 10 over 10 rating. In fact, a 1000 over 10 rating because this is so fantabulous. Okay, so now we'll be moving over to the next participant to know how far she has gone with her work. Okay, good evening, ma. Please, can you tell us your name and your parish?
My name is Ndwaka Joy, and my parish is House on the Rock Parish.
Okay, this is Joy from House on the Rock Parish. Okay, our other presenter or our other participant was from House on the Rock. Now we're having another House on the Rock Parish person. So please, ma, can you tell us what you're making with these beautiful things, ma?
Beadwork, necklace.
Okay, she's making beadwork, necklace to be precise. So as you can see, she will still her work is still ongoing and is still processing. So now we'll be moving over to the next participant to know how far he or she has gone with her work. Just stay tuned. Wow. Okay. Good evening, sir. Please, sir, can you tell the camera? Just on the camera and tell us your name and your parish, sir.
Okay, my name is Obon Favor, and I'm from Reservation Parish.
Okay, favor from Restoration Parish. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Please, sir, can you tell us what in particular you're drawing, sir? Or who in particular you're drawing?
I'm joining our AP.
Okay, okay, he's drawing our coordinator. That is Mommy IJ. Now is this person here, as you can see the resemblance and it's looking really, really well. You can see the linings, you can see the structure, you can even see the shadings. Is top notch. Okay, so while he's still processing the work, we'll be moving over to the next participant to know how far he or she has gone with their work. So let's just stay tuned. Okay, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Okay, please, ma, if you don't mind, can you tell us your name and your parish, ma?
My name is Tobena Honest. I'm from regional headquarters.
Okay, this is Tobena Honest from Tobena Honest from the regional headquarters. So please, ma, can you tell us the beautiful design you're making on her hair?
I'm making weaving, like I'm weaving sequins.
She's making weaving, sea curves. Ever since they will be hearing different styles of weaving, oh. Now we're hearing sea curve, and it's really looking like a sea. So it's very, very beautiful and it's looking very, very nice. So now, while the work is still processing, we'll be heading over to the next participant to know how far he or she has gone with their works. Just stay tuned. Wow, 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 wow. It's almost done. It's almost done. So if you can remember, when we came to this stand earlier, she said she was making a bread. She said she was making a bread. And now we can see that the bread is almost done. It's almost done. So please, ma. Okay, it is already done. It's already done. And it's looking like a bread. So please, ma, can you tell us how this came to existence, ma? What and what did you use for the work and how was it made, ma?
Okay, for the dough, I mixed flour, sugar, salt, and milk. That is just optional. Even vanilla is also optional. And this in butter is also optional. So as you are done with mixing, then you first and mix the powdered ones first before you now put your butter. If you are done with putting the butter, then you can now be adding a required amount of water. So as you are done, you mix and mix until you have a perfect dough.
Okay, ma, please, I
Then
just have one question to ask. Sorry for interrupting. Please, did you use an oven to bake this? Because ever since I was little, I had this only oven. They normally used to bake bread, they normally used to bake buns, and the rest. So, did you? Because I can't see an oven here. What did you use to bake this, one?
it's an improvised method. We use
Wow,
the local.
wow! Using the pot. Wow, this is so nice. So, for those of us at home that don't have an oven, you can also use a pot to bake your bread. This is just a tip. I'm just giving you free of charge. You should even pay me for this. I'm giving you free of charge. I and our participants is giving you free of charge. So as you can see, the bread is already done and it's looking really nice and yummy. Now at the end of the day, we'll be testing it and I'll be giving it a rating. But for now, for the view, I'm giving it a 1000/10 rating. So now moving over to the next participant to know how far he or she has gone with her work. Just stay tuned. Wow. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Okay. Please, can you come and just move over here? Please, ma, can you tell us what is this thing you just done?
For the samosa.
Okay, the filling for the samosa. The filling samosa is already looking really nice. Before we came here, we were seeing cabbage, we were seeing onions, and we were seeing the rest. Wow, did you use this to make this?
The only difference is that there's no cabbage in that one. We use meat to replace cabbage.
Wow. Okay. As we can see, the work is still in progress. So now we're moving over to the next participant to know how far he or she has gone with their work. Just stay tuned with me. Good evening, sir. Please, can we see your artwork? Okay, sir. Can you tell us your name and your parish, sir?
My name is Goodluck. One of Vincent Goodluck. Parish Redeem House.
Okay, this is good luck from Redeem House. So before we came here, he was making the work. Now we can see how far he has gone with the work. Are you done with the work, sir?
No, I still let me do another thing.
Okay. He's not yet done. He wants to give us another art that is aligning to this. So from this view, it's looking wonderful. These are two males raising their hands up with a very beautiful outfit. Okay, this is really nice. It's nice with the eyes, with the eyeballs, with the nose, with the mouth, with the hands, with the legs. Wow, this is exceptional because I can't even do this. Like I can't even make this. So this is nice. So while we wait for him to be done, this is wow. I'm seeing someone. He says, please who's this person, sir?
Alex Oti.
Wow. Even Drew, our Governor Alex Oti. Wow, this is so nice. Okay, so why wait for him to be done? Because he said there are other things that he needs to do. Who knows who's going to be drawing next time? Maybe he might be drawing our daddy GO. Who knows, he might be drawing Tinubu. Who knows, he might be drawing Donald Trump. Or who knows, he might be drawing me, myself. So I'll move over to the next participants. We'd love to know how far they've gone with their work. So just stay tuned. Okay, sir. If you can remember why we came here earlier, he was still making the work. So now let's know how far he has gone with his work. Please, sir, your name and parish, sir.
My name is Obi Onadikachi.
Okay. So Dikachi, are you done with your work?
Yes.
Okay. So Dikachi, what do you have for us?
Fan.
Okay, he made a fan. Can you assure us that this fan now can the fan now can rotate like the blades?
Yes.
Wow. I'm seeing a button. Please, sir, can you show us?
Yes.
Wow. This is nice. This is so nice. Can you just switch it off?
Yes.
Oh my god. This is so nice. This is so wonderful. So the miner has just consulted the fan for us. Like most of us now, like what is there nowadays? You might see some with those small manual fan. So this is just what it looks like. I can use this as my own manual farm because it's already packaged and it's already looking nice. So now, Emmanuel, I've done a very great job. We'll be heading back to you, but still, let's move over to the next participant to know how far they've gone with their work. Okay. So now So now we are over to this stand. So please, ma, can you tell us your name and your parish, ma?
Uncle Miracle from Resurrection Power Parish.
Okay, this is Miracle from Resurrection Power Parish. Wow, I'm seeing a very beautiful design here. Please, Miracle, can you tell us what you're making with these young ladies here?
Conroe hairstyle.
Conroy hairstyle. Okay, my mom in particular, my mom normally makes her hair with she says it's attachments, so she will call it Vivon or whatever. And it's almost looking like this. Or I can even say this one is even more beautiful than that of my mom's. So please, did you use the attachments? So please, did you use the attachment or the Vivon in making this beautiful hair?
With a natural hair.
Wow, she's making this with her natural hair. This is so nice. For free, like for free. This is so nice. This is so nice. This is so nice. Okay. So, give me ma. Please, can you tell us your name and your parish ma?
My name is Oliver and I'm from Armored House area.
Okay, this is on of favor from Armored House area. So I believe you came here before and you started with some materials. So on of favor, can you tell us how far you've gone with your work?
Yes, I can. But I firstly I made the skirt by cutting it by dividing it. Then I made the zip. Now I'm making the waist.
Okay, on of favor, I want to get something. Did you use a sewing machine to do this? Because as you can see, it's looking so neat, so neat. So what did you use to make this, please?
I use my hand with needle and thread.
She used a needle and a thread. A needle and a thread to make this. As you can see, this is the needle. This is the thread. To make a skirt. To put the zip on a skirt. Can you do this? Because I can't even do this. This is wonderful. Please, there are a lot of talents like hovering around, like a lot of good talents, a lot of wonderful talents hovering around. So at the next segment of this section, we will now maybe know how far they've gone with their own. But till then, stay tuned. Catch you later. Bye. Good evening, everybody. So now welcome to the last segment and the segment 3 rather, of this very exciting activity. So she said she was making the samosa and the spring rolls. So as we can see, she is done with it. She's done with it. So let's just be patient while she's undergoing this street interview, or rather this street inspection from our inspectors. Okay, so we'll be talking briefly to our inspectors to tell us how far they like the work. So please, mommy, please, how do you like what you're?
This is this is just perfect.
Wow, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. She didn't say it's just good. She said it is just perfect, meaning it is perfect. Looking at the view, looking at how the thing is already, looking at how the thing is packaged already, and everything, you can tell that it's already perfect.
It's crunchy and is she has gotten just what we expect her to get. Many people don't know this is this one is eaten only at big parties and everything. Everybody does it, and they won't serve it to everybody. It's only to a special few. So we are privileged to be eating it free of charge like this.
So they are pursuing glory.
Well done.
They are pursuing glory. That is very nice.
You know how 15. You know how bad it is going to
My
be.
daughter.
Well done. This is it. Please, before okay, so at least we are going somewhere. That's why we introduce it. So we noted exactly. So, but before you share it, please tell everybody to sit down, and then so that you will not start looking for the spring roll.
Okay. So we've gotten reviews from our participants, and we learned that she made something that was stamped perfect. That is exceptional. So now we're moving over to the next stand to know how far our participant has gone. We've gone back to this town. Remember, we were previously here. So she said she was making a skirt with needle and thread. So now, I don't know, the camera, you can just view. So this is a view of the skirt. Wow. It even has printings on it. And she made this with a needle and a thread. Remember, with a needle and a thread, not with a sewing machine, not with an industrial machine, not even with the electronic one, rather, but with a needle and thread. And you can see the linings are neat, the zip is very neat, and everything is neat. So now we'll be leaving it to our judges to give the total evaluation of her work. So let's just stay tuned. Okay. So with that note and the expression on her face, you can tell that the work is already exceptional. So we are still on the third first section. So if you can remember, we met a brother that said he was making an automobile car. Hope you've not forgotten. So we saw him when he was assembling the stuffs that he was going to build the car. We also saw him when he was putting in those stuffs together. Now he's done with the car. So Mr. Brother, can you remind us of your name and your parish again?
My name is Chinedu Philip. I'm from Prince of Life Parish.
Okay, say it's Chinedu Philip from Prince of Life Parish. Okay, so let not be like I'm saying what he has done. Oh. Maybe I'm saying he has done automobile car, and at the end, it will turn out to be maybe one thing or the other. So let's hear from the horse's mouth. Please, Chinedu, what have you done? What is on your hand?
I've done an automobile car.
You say he has done an automobile car, which is correct. So Chinedu, I asked you earlier if you can give us an assurance that this car can move, and you said yes. So now I'm giving you a second chance. Can this car move?
It cannot really move, but because of its weight. But the tire is rolling.
Okay. You said the car really move because of the weight. Of course, it's quite understandable because it's not easy to make this kind of things. Even the car that we see, it does not just move at the start. It takes various processes for it to move. But it has given us an assurance that the tire can move. And of course, you all know that once the tire of a car can move, which means the car is automatically known as a movable car. So please, Chinedu, if you don't mind, can you just test run it so we can confirm that what you're saying is legit? Wow, 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 wow. We can see he's not touching anywhere. He's not touching any button. He just switch on this button and the tires are already moving. The front tire is moving. We can see how legit it is. Okay, our mommy wants to help us. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, I think because the stage is quite bumpy. The stage is quite bumpy, but see, it's still moving. It's still moving. It's still moving. So we can see the talent that Chinedu has already. The tire is still rolling. You can see it's still rolling. Can you switch it off? Just see. You see, he has switched off the button and the tires are stopped rolling. So it's wonderful. I think why the back tire is not rolling is because of it's not the same thing with the front tire. So assuming he has this tire into 4 places, we can find out that the car will be rolling perfectly. So Chinedu has already constructed an automobile car with just a carton and just rubbers and a tire. So we can see, as I said earlier, that talents are filled up in Abia 2. So if you want to have this kind of talent, or if you want to have a talent more than his, please find your way to Abia 2. We are still on Pursuing Glory, day 3. Enjoy and stay tuned. So now I'll move over to the next participant in the next stand to give an evaluation of her work. Okay. Good evening, ma. Please, can you face the camera? Can you tell us your name and your parish, ma?
My name is Chamaka.
Chemaka from what parish?
The mother house.
Okay, this is Chemaka from Amodas. So please, can you tell us what we are seeing? This beautiful work now we are seeing.
I'm just a model.
Okay, your model. Okay, the person that did it. Okay. So this participant here didn't only make that skirt. She made the skirt and she made another. As you can see, this is a mini jacket with another skirt, all with a needle and a thread. As you can see, it's looking so neat and so organized. So I don't know, but to me, I believe I got two teenagers has a lot of talent. So if you're there, you're watching this, if you want to know how to do this, please, I'm inviting you to Abia 2. Just start making your way to Abia 2 camp, pursuing glory. You still have your way to make, you still have an opportunity to make it to this camp. Please, the camp is not yet over. So start making yourselves available for this camp to be part of this exciting project. See the remaining. You will not help the media team. You will not help the media team give their own grade and give their own mark. So now we are part of the judges. So now we'll be having our own bites and our own evaluation on this. I think this is the samosa. As you can see, this samosa is in a triangular form. So if you've not tested samosa, then let me test it for you. So I'll tell you how it's tested. Let me give my own review. So join me as we take a bite. Mm, mm, mm. Yummy. I'm good. Wait. Wait. Give us that table manners. I'm coming. I'm still trying to sustain the flavor here because it's very wonderful. Okay. I'll give this a 1 million out of a 10. So this is also nice. This is also good. It's also crunchy. The flavors, everything is just giving. So it's very nice. Some also very nice. Some also by Mesoma. So I said earlier, IBR 2 teenagers has a lot of talent. Be it catering, be it sewing, be it anything you could ask of. The talent you can find that in IBR 2. So this is also nice and this is also good. Like this is also wonderful. Wish you can join me, but still, let me just eat it for you so I can tell you how it's tasting. Remember. Mm, mm, mm. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if this was unawares. I was still trying to like get that full digestion of everything I just ate because I've gone to the various towns which I showed you in the previous videos, and now I'm just getting to conclude everything. So now we give you a conclusion on how everything went. Okay, first and foremost, I said this was the Abia 2 Thread Fair. Abia 2 Thread Fair section of the Pursuing Glory. Remember, this is the day 3 of the Pursuing Glory. So what do we do? And when the video started, we saw our various participants in their various stands making one thing or the other. We saw those that baked, those that did the beautiful hairdressing work, those that did um, the beautiful sewing work. Those are we also build the artists, also build those that also constructing automobile cars rather, and we built so much which I can't even mention, and even so much like apart like it's already mind blowing. So now everything went well as you can see. We've seen the beginning product starting from the raw materials, starting from the raw parts, starting from the things they used to start up, and now we also saw the finished product. So we can tell that there's a lot of talent here, like a lot of beautiful talent here. So in case I'm just giving you the referral now, like free of charge. In case you want anyone that can help you do anything of your choice, maybe you might be interested in learning how to make all of the things, or you might be interested in learning a skill or the other. You already have bona fide. I mean, when I say bona fide, I mean you say campe people that are already enlightened, or people that already know a lot in that area. And remember, one thing about this trade fair is none of the participants spent much on this. We can see those that bake, they do not have to use an oven to bake. They just use a gas and a stove. The one that did the needle and with the sewing is just with a needle and a thread, like just a needle and a thread. You can already sew something that is as good as this with just a needle and a thread. The artists, they don't even need much, just a pencil and a cardboard paper. Those of them that are already constructing cars and houses, they just needed only cardboard paper with gum. So with this we can find out that those little two essential things that we can feel like yes, it's too big, it's too big, it's too big. You can improvise and just use it to make the best out of the best. So please, this still remains Abia to Abia to Abia to God, this food. I wanted to say Abia to samosa, but still this remains Abia to Junior Church Easter Camp Out pursuing glory, and this is still the oh my god, I still wanted to say samosa, but wait, let me shake my head a little. Okay, this still remains the third first section. Now it's nice having you with us. So I think should I say goodbye? Goodbye, my viewers. See you next time. Bye.